Hey guys, and welcome back to our mega campaign starting off in Crusader Kings 2. My name's NG Paradox, and the current year is the 18th of July, 830 AD. So it's going to take quite a while to go through all this. You know, Crusader Kings 2 is the longest of the games, I would say, so it's going to take us a while to get through Crusader Kings 2, but when we get to the others, it's going to take considerably less time, I would think. But thank you so much for joining me. I've been looking at the support and the feedback since the first episode, and people seem to be really excited, people seem to really like the idea, and that made me really excited. I'm really glad to see people like the idea as well. So I'm hoping you guys will enjoy it as we go along. Please give me any feedback that you can, because obviously it's still new for me, there's still a new idea, so obviously we can develop it as we go along, try to make it as good as we can. We'll have a quick look at some of these different tiles so you get an idea of how the world looks at the moment. That new Germanic faith, the Reformed Germanic faith. I'd love to see more Reformed faiths. That can always be really fun, especially if it survives and then goes into, you know, Europa Universalis 4. That'd be really nice to see if we can get that. We got the cultures here. It's kind of hard to see. Some places maybe are quite small when it comes to their culture, but you get a general idea of how things are looking right now, how divided the cultures are. We can look at the governments as well. Things mostly looking like how they've been for quite a while. There's a bit of feudal now in Ireland, thanks to that Welsh person who took over some land over there. But overall, as you expect. Dynasty as well, I guess we'll have a quick look at. We've got the Carlins, of course. The Umayyads, Qutids, the Abbasids doing quite well. Isoros, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Is that Isurus? Isurus? Not completely sure how you pronounce that one. The Denmark dynasty up here, their lands may be divided, but they still have the same family name. So, there we go. We'll keep that up, of course, and we'll let time go by. And let's jump on in and see how the world is going to change. And Khazaria taking over even more. This great Khan is just taking lands left and right. The East is completely at the mercy of the family of Karadaku. His father, obviously. The ill ruler? No, his brother. Yeah, the Scourge of Allah. His brother was a great man. But what will this man be like? Vulcan the Evil. Not sure it's going to be good times then for the people underneath him, but we'll have to wait. Maybe he'll be a good man. Maybe the name doesn't really mean what he's like. You know, it's false, it's fake news, you know, it's propaganda. That's not really what he's like, maybe. Oh, the king of the Lombards has got one eye. French holy war for Champagne against Middle Francia. Now, why is that? You've got one eye. Oh, you're Waldensian. So we've got the France now as Waldensian. Borgulf the Young has decided to convert. He's not spread the religion around his lands. The people of the lands of France still feel they are Catholic, but will he be able to change their minds? And will we have a second Catholic heresy? The Catholic faith is not doing very well, is it? They got Cathars over here. They've got Waldensians over here. They've got a very strong Iberia down here. So yeah, and of course the Germanic faith as well, let's not forget that. It's all crazy right now concerning the Christian faith. Everything is going against them. Salzburgian holy war for Austria. So the Prince Bishop is attacking Saxony. Interesting move there. Conquest. Conquest as well against them. A lot of people attacking Saxony right now. Can the king... Oh, he's actually not our Grand Chief anymore. He considers himself just a king. So King Willichin Fidorisen. Is that because he has got a castle now? He has got a castle, so he has built this place up now into a castle. Go Saxony, and he's obviously the Reformed Germanic faith. No more of the old Germanic faith. That's the times past. This is a new time. He's married to the Denmark dynasty. The sister to the Falkir of Denmark, and of course Norway as well. Go over to Britain. Looks as how we've seen it mostly so far. Mercia's not fighting. East Anglia is fighting someone. And what about Wessex? Wessex is also fighting in that war. Okay, Conquest. So this seems to be over here in Ireland. Some of the fighting's going on in Ireland right now. Could we be seeing lands being taken over there? Picton did take over this land as well. Good to see Scotland kind of being united. They need to take this, though, from Northumbria. Northumbria needs to lose this piece of land to the Picts, and of course, they've got that independent peasant, Say, who is helping to defend Essex. So he's married, I guess, off to Essex. This land is controlled by Norway. Picts probably want to try and take that as well, but we're seeing kind of a nicely, a nice border Scotland up there, which is nice to see. Oh, Andalusia has conquered all these lands now. Look at that. Andalusia is a real threat now to the whole of Europe. Look at that. They got Brittany. They got one piece of land they need to take, and they seem to be attacking it for Gascoigne. Okay, so attacking Middle Francia right now in the Holy War. And, okay. Wow. Okay, we could be seeing Andalusia going straight in. We got Germany doing okay at the moment. Oh, looks like the King of Bavaria is gone. There is no more a King of Bavaria. Let's have a quick look. Is he still alive somewhere? No. There's no King of Bavaria anymore. Slavonia has taken over the former king's lands. The last piece of land he had left. And we have the new rightful man of Bavaria, von Rugen. He will take over Bavaria. Can he take the kingdom for his own? Can he get the crown? He's still just a duke. I guess no one's willing to crown him a king. But he's a Cathar. Good for him. How's the Byzantines doing? What are you attacking? Holy War for Jabal. He's attacking the Caliph. So he's actually attacking the Arabian Empire right now. Arabian Empire versus the Byzantine Empire. This is a classic situation we all know and love. A 19,000 versus 16,000 is a pretty good back and forth there. The Caliph, is currently one-handed though. How is this going to go down? The Arabian Empire, the Byzantine Empire. They can't both live side by side. One of them has to fall so the other can live. Oh, that looks so sad down here in like the Egypt and in the lands of East Africa. Not looking so great over there. Okay, everything looks the same as we left it before, I feel like, over here. Western Protectorate doing okay. Khazaria in a revolt. Could this be an independence revolt? No, against a tyranny. I want to see I want to see these people break free. You know, the people of Eastern Europe need to break free from Khazaria. You know, this guy, the king, or the Khan now of Lithuania, he was his own land. He had his own religion. They were doing so well. I wanted to see them reform the faith. But now it's just a mess. Poland, though, trying to get some nice borders. But Saxony is just kind of getting in the way at the moment. Polish conquest of Plony. Okay. So they're attacking Pomerania, it would seem. Okay, so Pomerania's still getting beaten up by everyone. No one's really allowing them some room to kind of breathe at the moment. Croatia and Slavonia, they could be in trouble by Khazaria. How many men does that guy actually have? 6,000 men. Oh, what's this? Burgundy. So, we have something going on with Burgundy and with Germany. Who is the king? King Marafi Hukbertin. So, the former king looks like he died in an accident at 27 years old. Okay, married to a woman of the Byzantine family. But he died and his two sons. Looks like they took over. Morofi took Burgundy. And the other brother got Germany. But he's facing a revolt to increase council power. And he has no men. Pepin Hukbertin. Not looking good for them. Yeah, I can't see him doing what... He's obviously going to have to give the council more power. It's the only way I think they can really get out there. How's Middle Francia doing in their war against Andalusia? 100% in favour of King Rogus Carlin. So Rogus Carlin was able to defend against Andalusia. Maybe Andalusia is not invincible after all. I was thinking for a bit there, maybe no one could stop them, but it seems that the Carlins are still feeling they can stop them. The King of Mauritania. Okay, we got Serinka. This is a Catholic now. Amir Abiza Menadid. He's the Catholic. Oh, that's this guy, isn't it? Yeah. So this guy is expanded. Now, his father was the one who managed to get themselves independence from the Lombardies, but he died of severe stress, and his son has continued his plans, I guess. Taking over more lands in northern Africa. Mauritania looking a bit weaker now. Could be the time for Mali. Come on, Mali. Conquer Mauritania. You got 1,000 men. You got 2,000. Just get some allies. Go north. Conquer and prosper. It's your only way. Oh, and look at that. Now we're seeing... Okay, now that's something. What is this? King Roden. Oh, dear. Egnacht Raflind. He has actually been able to conquer a lot of land very quickly and create his own little petty kingdom in Ireland with 2,000 men. He wants to become the King of Ireland. Can this be the first King of Ireland? And it's an Irishman, so that's nice to see. We've got another one up here, though. King Umnachun Neil Noglak. I'm really sorry about these pronunciations, but we've got 2 petty kings now in Ireland. Ireland is... The lines have been drawn. Which petty king will unite Ireland? Guys, place your bets. Place your bets in the comment section. Who will it be? Who is the one who's going to unite them all? I mean, this guy does have double the men. So I feel like it's probably going to be him. Probably going to be him. How you guys doing? Claymon Inse Orc. Okay. So they're being attacked right now by people from Scandinavia, it looks like. This guy's still independent, or lady, so, I'm sorry, lady. She's actually related to the Wessex family. Yes, she is. So she's an Anglo-Saxon. And she's trying to kill someone. Not sure who that is. Probably no concern for ours, but I like this East Anglia. I never see East Anglia do very well. It's kind of cool to see them in the same position as like Mercia and Wessex. I don't think Northumbria is going to come back from this, though. Burgundy. Oh, look at that. Lombardy has kind of snuck into there, it looks like. What are you doing these days, Lombardy? Who controls you? Oh. And actually, they are the same dynasty of the Byzantine Empire. I did see that earlier when we looked at the dynasty thing. It looked as though they were the same color, but I thought it was just the same color, maybe. Bad color, maybe differences. But, no. The Byzantine Empire family does control. He is a Lombard, though. So his mother was the Lombard, and his father... was of that. It was a normal marriage, really interesting. But he's now got a matrilineal marriage to another one of his family, the sister of the former emperor of the Byzantine Empire. Okay, so the aunt of the current Basilissa, the empress of the Byzantine Empire. Okay, very weird thing. Do you have the crown? You do have the Iron Crown of the Lombards. There you go. See, even though maybe from a different place, technically he grew up here. He's got the same culture, same religion. You know, really, in the Lombard's eyes, he's a proper Lombard, I guess. And he has the crown to prove it, you could say. How's the culture then here? So the Lombards having mostly control. The Italians not able to get a foothold here. You can see a bit of French now. You know, French is coming along. Are you French? No, you're Frankish. So the current king is technically Frankish. How's the religion there as well? Has he got any of it to spread? Nope. The people there do not want Waldensian. The Sunni religion, though, has taken a hold in Brittany. Uh-oh. Freticelli over here. Is he Freticelli? He's not, but some of the lands are. Okay, well. Good to see. Okay. Good to... Okay, Germany, no longer in civil war. But it's not looking so great, is it, Germany? Germany and Burgundy, not looking so great. Both of that cadet dynasty of the Carlins. But King Rogus the Cruel is really the only one who can stop anyone to come and invade them. He's got the pieces of the items that we saw Charles have. You know, the former King Charles the Holy, he had those items as well. Well, there we go. And sorry about that. The puppies, it's okay. It's okay, puppies. So the puppies are a little bit upset. They hear something outside. Or maybe they just don't like the fact that these guys are like this. Maybe they just don't like the mess. It's too much of a mess right now. My puppies are a bit upset about that. The Arabian... Oh, look at that. The Byzantine Empire did succeed. That is an interesting chunk taken out of the Arabian Empire. And a holy war for Jabal. So the Caliph wants to take his lands back, it looks like, from... this young girl. She's 3 years old. He thinks it's a good opportunity. She has consumption as well. And her heir is a brother with consumption as well. Ooh dear, we could be having some trouble here. Their father died of suspicious circumstances. And his father also died of suspicious circumstances. You know what? I'm seeing a slight pattern. I'm seeing a slight pattern. This guy killed him. So he killed the former emperor, the grandfather of the current emperor. And who killed her father? Strategos Villaretos Laludios. So the guy down here. Okay, he assassinated him apparently. What's going on in India? Ooh, look at that. They've come back now. These guys seem to have formed back up again. Could they be making a comeback? Tibet looking pretty strong, as they have always been. I thought maybe it might fall apart, but no. Tibet doing quite well on their own at the moment. Oh, what's this? What's this? The Sultan has moved his place up here. Wait, no, wait, what's this? Asturias? Why is there now a leader of Asturias? What? Oh, wow, okay. I realize what's just happened here. It looks like a young boy in Iberia has been propped up as the next, Shia. And there was a rebellion and they took over. And so this young Caliph, Isa, has taken over Andalusia. Now, I don't think he has the provinces he needs to be able to create the empire. Because I think you need maybe Barcelona to create it. I know you need certain things. So this could be, maybe you need only half of it or something. I can't remember the exact things you need. But yeah, but that's interesting. So Shia, we could see expanding over here in Iberia. Now, currently, Iberia is a mess. Catholics, there's Sunnis, a lot of the people in Iberia are Catholic, but they've got Sunni overlords. Now we got Shia as well. And so the former emperor, or former sultan, he now has just got his Asturias lands, which is just kind of a mix match of different provinces everywhere. So he might want to try and take his lands back. This could be the chance that, Middle Francia has been waiting for, maybe to make a comeback. This could weaken them. Though how many men does the current Caliph have? 13,000 men. What is going to stop him? I don't know. Maybe his young age might stop him. I'll have to wait and see. Mali's not expanded, sadly. I was hoping they might expand a bit. What's this guy doing? This guy's doing nothing at the moment. Another shame as well, hoping for them to do some great things. It's fun to see who's rising and falling. In Scandinavia, though, things have kind of stalled. After the lands are kind of divided up, they seem to have slowed down a little bit. French holy war for Flanders. So the French have taken this opportunity to attack Flanders right now. How many men? 2,000 men. We see Denmark's men and all the sort of Scandinavian men are up here. There's no way he can take them all down. Yeah, there's no way. Holy war for Anjou from Asturias. That's not good either. And Bavarian holy war for Albania. So the Duke of Bavaria is attacking Germany. That Cathar Duke. Things are getting interesting now. Things around here are getting very interesting indeed. 1,000, he's only got 700. Little Pepin. That could be extremely bad. But I can't imagine Denmark losing this right now. We've got this one chief here. Chief of Oldenburg. Udonen. He's just got that one place. Okay, apparently people just leaving him there. Pomerania has now become a one-province king, it looks like. Not good for him. Poland is, I think this is Poland, yeah. They're kind of on the edge of Saxony. Good for them. Khazaria's still just massive. No one's able to stop them at the moment. They haven't fallen apart just yet. But Livonia... What is Livonia doing? When did you come up here, Livonia? The High Chief has conquered up here. Will we see another kingdom forming up here? What's his religion? Ah, Sumanusko. Could be fun to see. Wait, what do you need to reform that religion? This one, this one, this one, and that one. Does he have this one? He does have that one. He doesn't have that currently. And needs that or this. Okay, he kind of needs a few more. He needs a couple more, but he could have the power to do it possibly. Denmark, having a nice little bit of land up here in Finland. But who's this up here? Who owns this piece of land? I've seen them for quite a while. The Saver family. They've been able to hold their own for now against the Scandinavian family that I cannot pronounce. The Skujodung. Skujodung? I don't know how to pronounce that. I never will. Northumbria, though, look at this. We got Cumberland, who is Countess Ethelreda the Spider. Her husband is the Earl of Westmoreland. Okay, now there's a civil war, that's why. To revoke Cumberland. So he tried to revoke Cumberland so they kids wouldn't inherit it all. And so they've rebelled. Okay. Look at that. He's doing it. He really is doing it, isn't he? King Rodan. He's doing a really good job right now. Looking forward to seeing a possible united Ireland before a Wales or an England, you know. They could then invade maybe England and Wales, possibly. Mercia's not looking so great right now. Revoke Chester. Okay, civil war then. And look at that. The Sultan of Asturias has taken over some lands in France. He's kind of moved into the main area of Europe here in Brittany. He's probably going to lose these lands to Andalusia. No idea how that's going to play out. That's just another mess right there. I mean, we've got enough messes as it is. Keep in mind though, guys, even though things are very chaotic right now, you know, this is still very early. We're still only in 842 AD. Things could go completely differently and people might unite things later on. So even if things look crazy and the borders look horrible right now in certain places, don't worry. Things maybe, hopefully, should sort themselves out at some point in the future. We'll have to wait and see. Literally anything could happen here. And of course, I'm going to have to go into EU4. And having a bit of a mess actually could be kind of interesting. Now, especially we've got the Germanic faith. That's going to be a fun thing to see in Europa Universalis 4. Not sure that's going to work out. Then again, you never know. Maybe the Catholics will still convert them all. You never know. They might not survive until the end of CK2. Thuringia, what's going on over here? I'm assuming it's civil war. No. Have they just got independence? Yes, they have. What is going on over here? Duke Lambert Thuringia. He is a Catholic, so there's probably a Catholic revolt over here in Saxony. Saxony not doing as well these days. It started to fall apart. The family is not even a family we would normally expect. He is the grandson of the former Grand Chief, but he's a different dynasty. Rick Frieding. So his mother was the daughter of that guy. So he died in battle against Chief Gerhard of Praha. So they tried to attack Praha. They defended themselves. And that's what happened with that. But why did she inherit? Was there no other brother? There was this brother, but then he died frothing at the mouth. So then she inherited? No. Okay, there must have been a civil war or something. And his mother, I guess, was chosen as the next heir. I guess because he was the next son? No, she is a son as well. That seems kind of odd. Not sure why that happened. Okay. Very, very odd things going on there in Saxony, but technically he's got the blood of that family. He's just got a different dynasty name, that's all. So, not too bad. I thought Norway just took over that, but they haven't yet. Would be nice to see a united Iceland at some point. Pannonia is still surviving, even though they're completely surrounded by Khazaria. Khazaria just eating everyone up. What are these guys doing? The Great Horde of the East. Kagan Balkan the Evil is still alive, 58 years old. He's just taken over everything. Who can stop this man? He's even got to the lands of Poland. Is he going to eat up Poland, Pannonia, Croatia? Look at that. That is a nice Croatia right there. One eye, it's cost him a lot to get it. One-handed, severely injured, one-eyed. He's lost a lot, but he has his own place at the moment. Can he create a kingdom? Not completely sure about that. How's Andalusia doing with their new Caliph? Calais seems to be fine. He's not died or anything just yet. He has some ingredients, apparently. The Sultan of Asturias has his iron mace, though. So he got to keep his iron mace, but apparently that guy took his iron, it looks like. I'm sure he had that before. So he took that away from him. Arabia. No wars for them right now. They've almost taken over everything down here, apart from this last piece of land. King Facilistus the Scholar. He is a Monophysite. Okay. Petty kingdom. Poor him. He's 62 years old. He's the last person down there in East Africa. Is he going to hold on? I don't think so. Probably they get taken over at some point. The Western Protectorate. How is the Emperor of China? Still the Han Empire. There's a great famine though going on. And he likes eunuchs, but dislikes the Tengri. Tributaries. Yeah, he's got a couple of the Khaganates. Imagine if he made the Khazaria... Ooh! I thought maybe it'd fallen apart just then, but no. I'm pretty sure these weren't independent before. Maybe they were. Maybe my mind's going crazy. We're seeing the map change so much. I can't even remember what's going on these days. And why is he up here? Why is Khazaria over here? Who are you fighting? To revoke some land? Conquest of Saxon. Okay, that's let's go back over here. Thuringian Holy War for Cone. Okay, so Khazaria's helping them. Bavaria not looking so great just there. What's going on here? Pannonian. Oh, I'm just about to read that. Pannonian invasion of Bavaria. So look at that. The Bavarian people who believed in the Cathars have been taken over by the Tengri faith of Pannonia. Oh dear. But he's facing a liberation in Bavaria. Oh, did that just start straight away? Did that happen straight away? Peschian Pannonian subjugation. So Pex wants to subjugate Pannonia. Pretty big ask right there. But okay, a bit of a mess over here. Bavaria, because it fell into that chaos with the religions and stuff, the Cathars and whatnot. It gave an opportunity for Pannonia to actually invade. We got the King of Croatia, King Milman Tripmorovic. He's taken over Croatia. He's got his own little kingdom now. Good for him. Good for him. I like to see that. This guy is still... Yeah, look at this. And border dispute over this. So he is going for it. He is attacking every time that he can. There's no way he's not going to unite Ireland unless something horrific happens to him. We will see a united Ireland, I feel like. East Anglia has now taken over these lands. Saxony still has London. Saxony still has London for now. But Wessex has kind of got some nice borders nowadays. Duhay-Bath, looking pretty good as well. Took some land from Powys, I think. Powys lost their land in Ireland. Mercia got that. Oh yeah, East Anglia took this as well. Picts have now gone into England. They took Northumberland as well. Oh dear. Poor Northumbria. They're not having a good time, are they? How's the king of the Picts? He's still got his finger. Actually, how's East Anglia? Do you have anything? You have a finger of Saint... Everyone has a finger. Everyone has a finger of the Saints, apparently. I mean, there should only be 10 in the world, but it feels like there's probably a lot more. And what's going on in France? I just saw their men rise up, but it looks like just for raiding. Nothing really special over here. Still believes in that Waldensian. And he's not converted anyone. Hasn't been able to convert Paris just yet. I mean, he has Paris, so... you see Denmark took away a bit more land. Saxony has this. This guy, Köln. He's under Germany. We got the two brothers, yeah. The two brothers, Morathi the Fat. They're starting to grow up. They're starting to get a bit older now. We're starting to see the lands that they have. We should probably increase speed quite a bit. We've been quite slow in this part, actually. We've not actually gone that far today. How's the Byzantine Empire doing? Holy War. Okay, Holy War's everywhere, apparently. For them against the Arabians and stuff. How are you doing? Oh, you're fighting the Pope? De jure war over Tobruk. So attacking the Pope is an interesting thing, because he is a Catholic. He may be from North Africa, but he is a Catholic right now. And that is for Tobruk. So, where is Tobruk? I can't remember what that is. That can't be this, can it? Where is Tobruk? Where does the Pope have land? Really, I guess, is more the thing. He actually does have quite a bit of land. Could he just be one of these? No. I'm not sure what they're trying to take. Attacking the Pope. De jure holding more of Tobruk. I don't know what Tobruk is. I'm assuming it must be one of those little cities that he has. Not that one. Unless they're all just in his lands. I don't know what Tobruk is. Roma. Latium. Okay. Not sure what they're attacking, because I can't see he has any other land. I guess we can look at his vassals. Nope, nothing particular there. He was a peasant leader, the Pope, actually, currently. The current Pope was a peasant leader. He's a drunkard. He's got very good martial, though. But he used to be a peasant leader, which is kind of fun to see. I don't think I've ever seen a pope go from such humble... I mean, that's a humble background, isn't it? You got to give him that. That's kind of nice, I guess. At least now... Oh my, look at Mumu. Look at Mumu. It's only her left, Queen Slain the Wise. Oh, wow. I'm happy. I'm happy to see this. It's nice to see, you know, nations we know kind of forming up. Even this early, you know, we're only up to 850 AD. Croatia lost some land, or that it got divided. Bavaria is... What? The King of Bavaria is back? King Heinrich von Levant. He has no former family. Why does he have the kingdom? How did he get himself to proclaim to be king? I don't know. No idea. Asturias is fighting against France. They're trying to take back those lands they lost. Valencian conquest over Corunna. Then we've got Aram's host claim on the Arabian Empire. So there's a host claim on the whole of the Arabian Empire. That's quite big. Byzantine holy war for Jabal. And there's another war over there in the east with the Byzantines and the Caliph of the Arabian Empire. No, Arabian Empire doesn't look like it's going to fall apart. Pannonia is looking really nice these days. Poland looking okay. Saxony okay in the north. Kind of what you expect. Though Khazaria, could this be the liberation? Could this be an independent? Yes! Independence League Revolt. That's what we wanted to see. I've been waiting for that. All these people could become independent from Khazaria. Finally, from that damn Kagan. 8,000 men, though. Who's leading the revolt? So we have Bori the Wolf with 11,000 men. He's a genius as well. Well, it's going to be fun to see what happens. Livonia looks really... Oh, no. Speak of the devil, Livonia just fell apart completely. I guess he died. And all the lands got split apart. Ooh. Look, it was murdered. Died in suspicious circumstances. What is going on here? But it's all fallen apart. She didn't have control of all those places. It's a shame for the family, but there's nothing we can do. We'll lower the speed now. Oh no, I still want to go further ahead. I feel like we're slowing behind. I don't want to take too long against the tyranny of the current Caliph Isa. He's only 17. He's a craven apparently, so maybe people just don't like that about him. Yeah, he's a craven, it's fine. He's attacking de jour over Ulaid. He has to create that kingdom now, doesn't he? Danish conquest of Essex. Could the Danish be coming to Britain? We had the Saxons here, and we still have them a little bit, but will the Danish come? Huh. It's like the Vikings all over again. Vikings all over again, but this is just a mess up here. Norway is just gone. The capital of Norway is in Iceland. The Drunkard, still the same family that owns it right now. What about these guys? Yep, same for them. And same for Denmark, so interesting. Conquest of that. Hollander Holy War for Holland, so the Duchess of Holland was to take back Holland. Conquest of Essex, we just talked about that. How's Middle Francia? Nothing in Middle Francia right now. Just doing what they normally do. The King of Bavaria has disappeared once again. he just comes back and forth every so often, you know, just to remind us that he's there, apparently. Well, oh, the Great Waldensian Revolt. 99%. Oh dear, the Waldensians could take over Germany. Yeah, got a good Cathar base here. Waldensians haven't been able to take a hold over there, though, in France. Does the leader still believe in that? He does. Does his children? His son is an Orthodox. What is with this family? What is with this who's your mother? Your mother's just a lowborn. Why did you become Orthodox? Your son's Orthodox. Your wife is a Cathar. The von Rugen family. Oh, there we go. The von Rugens are starting to appear a bit more. And what's going on in Andalusia? Is that the same revolt we saw before? Yep, still the tyranny of his. Asturias has lost a lot of land over there. They got mostly here. And of course up north. I can't imagine him surviving. Ah, he was doing so well. The Umayyads were doing so well. And the Shia had to come and ruin everything for them. Really, that's exactly what happened. Increased council powers down here. They're not having a good time right now. Who controls this? This spider, the okay, Andalusia has this. So I've got the Byzantines over there. We did decrease the speed, yeah. Okay, this is fine then. Holy War for Jabal still going on. I want to see Khazaria fall. This is what I want to see today. 53% in favor of the wolf. The Kagan is now incapable at 69 years old. And his heir would be Buga, who's actually a Slavic faith, so very different from his father. He's actually with the rebels as well, apparently. But his father was the Germanic faith. He's got no items as well, which surprises me. How has he not found any items these days? What about you guys? Any new items here in Denmark? Nope, just the head of the great man. They just keep it there forever, basically. Saxony, what do you have? Nothing as well. And there we go. Independence for all. Khazaria, the great Khan, has fallen. Take that, Khazaria. And so we now have Lithuania back. Looks just as good as ever. Khan, oh, he's still a Khan, apparently. Hopefully that will change in a second. But yeah, we got a few different places over here. We got these guys. Yeah, we got this new horde as well. Kagan Bori of Yab Gumak. Yeah, that's basically his family name, actually, isn't it? Serbia down here, Pannonia. The Byzantines are kind of snuck into there, it looks like. Though they've converted. Pannonia, you become Catholics. Well, there you go. They decided to convert. Pannonia is now a Catholic place, though not all the vassals have decided to join him in that decision. Kona. So this is for the Waldensians, isn't it? Yes, the Waldensians have defeated Germany. Germany is now tiny. Poor Pepin. He has like hardly any land. But Kon, united in their Waldensian faith. This is just... The Catholic faith right now is ridiculous in this division. I've never seen their heresies do so well. I've never seen them do this well. Pictland took back that land from Northumbria. They took this as well. They got this back. Look at that. It's a lovely Pictland. That is, you have to say, he's even got a magnificent painting. And you have to admit, that's a magnificent Pictland, isn't it? That's a really good, I like that. And we're about to get a United Island as well. And East Anglia has eaten more. Mercia's like gone. Mercia is out of here. Powys has gone up here. Wow. We might even see United England, maybe not in the too far future. Ooh, Austrasia. Did you grow? Did you take some land? I feel like you look a bit bigger. Oh no, what happened to the Carlins? King Rerugus de Subena. He's a Lombard, so a Lombard has taken over. How did you take this? Pepin. Your father was Pepin Carlin, and he was married matrilineally to this girl. Okay, so her father her grandfather was in charge of Asturias. So he is related, he is kind of descended from a king of Asturias, from his mother's line, but his father's line, Ironside, okay. You have Pepin Carlin. Okay. Well, there we go. So again, he has Carlin blood, but he has a different name. Let's have a quick look at the dynasties then. So look at that. No Carlins. No Carlins at all. The Carlins have fallen to the wayside. There's still, you know, the cadet branch of the Carlins from Pepin the Hunchback, but overall, they've lost their position. And same with the Lombards. A usurper, Lambertini. She has taken over the situation. She does not have the Lombard crown, though. She's not Italian. She is a Lombard as well. A lot of changes. I said this can change so quickly. I've been saying that, you know, even it looks like there's a chaos or there's dysfunction, things can change very quickly and become united or can completely just fall apart. As we saw with Khazaria right there, I mean, you see Pannonia kind of getting back control. We see Ireland getting control, the Picts getting control, East Anglia. It's interesting. Not what I expected so far. Not this situation, at least. You know, Cone, Waldensian France, Waldensian Cone, Cathars over here. We've got tiny Germany. Burgundy, I guess is Burgundy. And Austrasia. But not a Carlin in sight, which, there's a Waldensian uprising in Austrasia. What is with the Waldensians? The Waldensians are taking over. It's a mass revolt. The Pope must be quaking in his boots right now at all of this going on. And look, he's even got consumption. It shows that God is not with them today. God has forsaken them, it would look like. And, oh, look at this Mali. Mali has taken over Western Africa. Like, everything. Can he go north now? If he can go north, that would be amazing to see. Mansan Harun Sise. His father was the first king, or Mansa, but he is now the second, and he's continuing that success. Wow. Well, guys, we have to end this part here. Sorry for a few of the cuts in this part. I had a few distractions at some points, but hopefully you'll join us next time. Hopefully that wasn't much of a distraction, and we'll see what happens next time. We're not even that far in, and look what's going on. And what is this religion? Yeah, they become Taoists. Okay, look at that. Sempo. Look at that Sempo. Look at him. Looks amazing. But yes, I've been NG, and you've been you, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.